News of the world, stories from world capitals 24 hours a day. This hour's top stories come from Kabul, Afghanistan, St. Paul, Minnesota, and Chanhassen, Minnesota. President Obama calls the signing of a strategic agreement with Afghanistan, quote, a historic moment for our two nations.
I'm here to affirm the bonds between our countries, to thank American and Afghans who have sacrificed so much over these last 10 years, and to look forward to a future of peace.
Obama signed the agreement with Afghan President Hamid Karzai in Afghanistan. The agreement details America's future role in Afghanistan as that country takes over its own security. About 100,000 U.S. troops are expected to exit Afghanistan in the next couple of years. Obama's trip to Afghanistan came on the one-year anniversary of Osama bin Laden's death. The president also said of the agreement, quote, today we're agreeing to be long-term friends. A veteran political analyst is giving failing grades to the main players in the fight to end the legislative session. Hamlin professor David Schultz says Republican leaders are not controlling their members. He says Governor Dayton is caving into the GOP majority, as Schultz says happened last year.
The governor pretty much capitulated far more so than did the Republicans. And they may be looking at this debate and saying that if we wait long enough, if the governor really wants the Viking Stadium, if he really wants the bonding bill, he'll give in on the issue of tax cuts.
Schultz is referring to Republican demands for cuts in business and property taxes. Republicans say they want action on bonding and tax bills before a stadium bill can be voted on. Storms that created small tornadoes in central Minnesota last night are expected to continue through today. Meteorologist Rob Carolyn says the storms will move farther south.
There's going to be an issue today with several large complex of thunderstorms developing. They'll stretch from the southern Great Lakes across the Ohio River Valley and into the mid-Atlantic region.
Yesterday, there was a brief tornado touchdown reported in west central Minnesota near the town of Bruton. The National Weather Service says it's one of 3 possible twisters in the area. Observers say damage was minimal. Strong winds did some light damage to the east, closer to the Twin Cities. Central Minnesota also got pounded by large hail, while slightly smaller hail piled up in Murray, Pipestone, and Lyon counties. Earlier this week in northern Minnesota, an Itasca County commissioner helped rescue a boater stranded in Pokegama Lake. Commissioner Rusty Eichhorn and 2 passengers were in a float plane when they saw a man treading water near a boat which was going in circles.
And he was able to make it over to the airplane, so we got him over to the golf course where the ambulance was waiting. But when he went into the ambulance, they said his body temperature was 91 degrees.
Eichhorn says the man was not wearing a life jacket. The man has since been arrested on suspicion of boating while intoxicated. Here's a look at your Y98 forecast. The Twin Cities will feel more like South Beach for the next couple of days. Mostly sunny and humid today with a high of 80. Thunderstorms are going to develop into the night. Some could be severe as they were last night, so keep your eye to the sky. Those showers, thunderstorms, and clouds are going to linger into your Thursday morning, but will break up in the afternoon, highs once again nearing 80. That completes this hour's news picture. To keep up to the minute on important events that shape your world, stay tuned to Y98 FM.